Hey everyone, Jason here with Phase Shift Games, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of Widget's Workshop. This is the mass production copy that I just got in from our manufacturer, which means this is off the assembly line. This is exactly what you all as backers would be getting and expecting to get. So let's start with the base box. I did a similar video for the PPC, that's the pre-production copy, earlier, but this is going to be much more exact. The PPC, a lot of it is digitally printed, I believe. So this should be a quick video because there were next to no problems with the PPC. So anyway, there you can see we have our nice spot UV, and there was a little what I call a registration error with the spot UV. It was the gloss was like a ½ millimeter to the left on all the areas where it should be applied, and now it looks perfect. So that was the only thing with the box that I was struggling with. Otherwise, this is all as expected. All right, so beautiful box. Let's open it up. I'll move these for now, get back to those. So, Widget's Workshop. Oh yes, in fact, the rulebook, I can see the linen finish. With the PPC version, the linen finish was not as pronounced. This is nice, very nice. Nice short rulebook. Nice paper quality. This is probably the nicest we've done yet. Awesome. Okay, nothing to say there. Nothing problematic. And we have a nice quick rule sheet for the Construct Chaos mode. That's the real-time mode that you can optionally use with the game, which is a ton of fun. It would have been in the rule book if it didn't force us to add 4 extra pages, which we just didn't need. So, and it also matches what you'll see in a minute, the rules pamphlets from the 2 mini expansions. So just kind of works well. You can kind of slide it into the first page of your rule book or something like that. Okay, and we have the cards. This was the latest addition to the game. This is the Game Box's version of the neoprene mats. So these are cardstock, but if you don't have the neoprene mats, then this is what you will use. On the back is a nice player aid, score cheat sheet, and on your turn explanation. And then we have 5 sets of these. There's 25 to 30, 15 to 20, and 5 to 10. So each player gets 1 of each, and your robot parts get put on those. Beautiful. Nothing to say there. Then the cards. And we do have a nice insert inside. I say nice, I mean, I know people generally throw out inserts for the most part, but in this case, I thought that would be helpful to be able to store the cards in 2 separate slots. You can throw it out if you want. I won't. And the magic of the game, the whole point, is these cards. We have a nice dark gray back. Oh, and look how they slide. That's something I mentioned in the PPC video. Our prototype, the cards kind of stuck together. I was a little nervous because you don't want them to stick. You want them to slide nicely on the table when they're laying out. You want them to kind of create a nice spread. You want to be able to yank one out without having it just grab this entire clump of cards. Woo! They slide nicely, and I can't even pick them all up. And then let's look at the fronts. Nice. Perfect. Quality is outstanding. This game's going to look amazing. So if we were doing this for real, we would have half of our cards face up, half of our cards face down, and you're just shuffling. So you're creating a messy pile. Doesn't even matter if you drop some like I'm doing. Shuffle it all up, upside down, right side up, all over, and then drop them on the table. Boom, you've just set up the game. And yank one out, flip it over, put it on your mat. Woo, love it. Absolutely love it. There is nothing to dislike about this. So everything came out perfect. Oh, I guess I should pull some of these together so you can see making at least part of a robot. I'm not gonna struggle to find all the different pieces, although I'm pretty close already here. So we already have Cycleo, and I'd have to go hunt for the arm, but you get the idea. Oh, I may have just found one. All right, who did we make? Trying to look at the camera while Cycleore. Cycleore. I love it. That is so cool. Oh, all right. Boom. Let's move on. So I'm just going to shove all those to the side. Let's look at the expansion content here. This is the Ether Spirit promo card. We'll have these at cons if you didn't get one, and you would have gotten one of these from the backer kit campaign if you backed both our campaign and our partner at the time, our collab partner, which was Super Battlemon. If you backed Super Battlemon and Widget's Workshop, then you will get one of these in your pledge shipment. That's the prize for backing both campaigns, because that artwork is not ours. That's from his game, Super Battlemon. And likewise, he has a card with our artwork in his game, which you would also get. He has Widget on a Golem card in his game. So, really cool. Fun. All right. Yep, it's just another game card. Looks perfect. Then we have Boblin Bites Pizza Break. 5 pizza cards. I won't tell the full story again about why we even have pizza in this game. I explained it on the PPC. Feel free to go watch that one. But this was because of a previous partner that we were working with who decided ultimately to launch his game on Kickstarter instead. So he backed out, but we still kept the pizza break in because we loved it. It was a great module. And now everyone can have it. Pizza! That's it. 5 pizza cards, and the pizza cards are intentionally the same on both sides. So there is no face up, face down. You just have pizza cards, and if you draft one, then you can use it as a bonus turn. You can take a bonus turn. And once again, the rules sheet you would keep and put with your other Construct Chaos. And they're the same size. You can keep them with the rule book there. And likewise for Arcane accessories. Another rule sheet, identical size, general description, and then game setup, gameplay, rules on the back. Nice and easy. Keep them with the others. And these are unique artworks. There we go. Unique arts for each of them. There are 8 different arcane accessories. That's an extra set of arms. Oh, I should have kept the robot. Is he on top somewhere? Well, parts of him are. Here we go. Let's just there's 3 parts of him anyway. And so once you've completed your robot or your golem, put that in front, and now he has an extra set of arms coming out. Or a set, and so that one goes in front. The rest of them you kind of put in the back, and rocket boosters or dragon wings, which would add the organic element. Look at that. Isn't this just so awesome? And then some kind of robotic arms. I forget what we called it. And then all the other 4 are these elementals. So this one would add the elements of earth and air, and you kind of put that behind it, and it just adds these swirling energies behind the golem. Here's fire and water. So freaking cool, guys. Okay, that's that. Nothing else to see here. And that takes us to, oh, I guess, of course, just put one of these out just to be clear. Here's a left or a right arm. So you would just place that there. Here's a left leg. Right leg. Wow, I'm backwards because I'm doing it from their perspective. And there's a right arm, left arm. And here's a torso. So this is how the Bay cards work. You just place the cards. They're going to overhang a little bit, and that's totally fine. And then once you've done this robot, you assemble, take all the pieces together. You figured out that it is worth, let's say, 10 points, and you can place it right up on the 10-point slot. And if you get another one, you just kind of lay them up like that. But that's it. The Bay cards work perfectly well if you do not have the neoprene mats. But let's look now at the neoprene mats, because many of you do. Push all this other stuff to the side. All right, really super proud of what we did with the neoprene mats and the bag that is able to store them all. So let's show you, if you haven't seen already, show you what we did. All right, throw that away. We'll come back to the bag. There are 5 of these neoprene mats in each set of the mats, because there are up to 5 players in the game. And the color depth on these is simply gorgeous. On the last video, I had pulled out one of the prototype ones, or the digitally printed ones, and they were nice. And everyone that had them, all the reviewers, was raving about them. I mean, you can go see all the videos that are on the campaign page. But when you put one of these next to it, it's night and day. I can't begin to tell you, this professionally printed version is just so much nicer. Of course, it has the embroidered edges, which is really deluxe, very nice. The color depth there, you can see, you can read the writing very clearly. We have the scoring spots around the bottom. And of course, nice and easy to place these right over whatever the appropriate spot is on the mat. Look at that. So fun, so beautiful. Boom. All right, so 5 of those. And then the bag. And the bag has a special flap right in front. You'll see in a moment. And we can take, now there were a couple ways you could roll it. The manufacturer actually suggested doing this based on the way it was constructed, kind of folding it in half and then folding it in half again. Because there's 5, it's not actually folding. You don't need to worry about this creasing. It's still a roll. It's just a roll that goes the opposite direction. And if you do that, it does make the bag lay a little flatter, has a little more breathing room, which is nice because when you, the whole point of this is when you take the box, which I'm just going to close up here. When you take the game box, you can slide that into the front flap and you can stand that up on your shelf. Well, don't make a liar out of me. There you go. You can stand that up on your shelf just like that, or lay it down, whatever you want. But by folding it in the fold method, the box kind of slides in a little nicer, a little cleaner than if you did this as one single roll. It turns into more cylindrical. Here it's a little flatter, and that matches the contour of the box. But that is up to you. But that was our solution for, I have to pull this tighter here. There we go. That was our solution for how to store the mats with the game. Still super portable, super deluxe, and Boom. That is it, folks. That is the complete unboxing of everything included in the MPC copy of Widget's Workshop, which many of you will be getting soon enough. If you're at Gen Con, you can come and pick up your copy there. We will have them there along with a limited number of inventory. For everyone else, we will get it out to you as soon as we can. The boats will be shipping out soon from China. So thanks so much for watching, and can't wait to get it to you. Take care. Bye-bye.